You already know what it is when you see Tizzy Ent in the thumbnail, folks. I'll let him get into all the details for you, but this one is a good one because not only does it have instant karma and completely backfires on this MAGA bigot woman, but it also has an element of continuing karma that we can contribute to. And we'll get to that at the end. Huge shout out to our sponsor for this video chapter. And before we dive in here, I just want to ask you quickly, if you appreciate seeing these stories that aren't going to be covered by the mainstream media, then help support our work by dropping a like, subscribing, and dropping a comment down below so this video gets out to more people.
It's illegal to have a Mexican flag and not an American one. I'm calling ICE.
Well, she seems lovely. That was recorded by the owner of Toxico's Go Go Go. And if you're in Palmdale, feel free to go by his location and get some tacos. Real legit, like street tacos, not this kind of taco. But as you can see there, she was very, very angry that he had a Mexican flag up without an American flag. She rolled by not just once, not just twice, but 3 times. So she cursed at him. He said she made some racial remarks and even spoke to him in Spanish, though he didn't get that part on video, and threatened to call ICE, all because he had the nerve to fly a Mexican flag without flying an American flag. And when the news caught up with him, he addressed that.
She mentioned the flag not being with an American flag on the side. And the reason of the Mexican flag is the food that we sell. It's nothing else trying to do anything else with it.
This is what she was mad about. This is not a flag. It's like a banner. I see banners that look like this all the time. I see ones that say, massage or pizza or vapes. This is pretty common for businesses to put out to advertise, and he serves Mexican food, so you put a Mexican flag. Now, the only thing I don't really understand is quite often when the news does stories like this, they blur the person's face, and I don't really get why you do that. They seemed pretty proud of what they were saying. So there you go. It's a pretty good look at her vehicle, license plate. If you're like her neighbor and like, was that her? You can kind of verify with that. And here's the thing. The internet is one giant small town. So I feel like if we put this out there, the people who know her in real life will see this. And then she can explain to them why she thought that behavior was okay. In the meantime, once again, if you're in the Palmdale area, please do consider going and giving his business some love.
Now, a couple things before we get to the good part. I'm going to leave this up here just in case any internet sleuths watching want to add their hat into the foray. But there were some really interesting call-outs in the comments. One, noting that she's had an accent. As Tizzy says, she speaks Spanish to him. So the fact that she's harassing other Hispanic people is the most moronic MAGA thing that you could ever contemplate. People also noting that she is driving a Nissan car, though I looked up the license plate. It was manufactured in North America, allegedly, but it is a Japanese car as well. And this is my favorite, the fact that she is the one performing an illegal action by driving and being on her phone. And as if that wasn't hypocritical enough, she threatens to call ICE on this person. And we don't know her background, that I really hope we find out, and we would love your help. Because if she is from a Hispanic background or an immigrant or whatever, that could backfire very easily. And it's just incredibly messed up because this is what ICE was caught doing in San Antonio, Texas just the other day. Take a look.
Children in zip ties at immigration court in San Antonio today. So take a look. These are elementary school aged children in zip ties while his mom is being bent over and arrested because they all went to court today when she's supposed to, bring in all of her kids because they're not allowed to miss court either. And they were zip tied. This is what your tax dollars are paying for.
Yeah, and she's right. Those kids were between the ages of 9 and 12. They were detained and zip-tied after an immigration judge had dismissed their case. That dismissal should have meant they were no longer subject to removal proceedings. And of course, it's nothing new. The arrest of the children comes a day after reports that agents dressed in plain clothes with nothing to identify them as federal immigration officials were arresting people as they emerged from the immigration courthouse. These are people trying to follow the law that are getting zip-tied and having their kids zip-tied. It's like a Stephen Miller fever dream. And look, I promised you a happy ending, and we will cap this off with some karmic justice in just a second. But really quick, if you care about others getting hounded and harassed, then you probably care about that happening to you too. That is exactly what's happening in the Medicare space. There are tons of lawsuits, sharks in the water. I've been experiencing it with my own parents in their 60s, and that was why I was so happy when we got reached out to by Chapter. Chapter is the only national Medicare advisor that compares every available plan so you can be sure you're seeing all of your options, not just a select few. They're completely independent and always advocating for you, not the insurance company. Most people get answers and are enrolled in the right plan in under an hour. Hell, they even helped Chip Franklin out, and he is a huge fan now. Y'all, the call is completely free, no pressure to sign up, and if you're already on the right plan, they'll just tell you. So if you click our link below or call the number on screen, please let us know in the comments how it goes, and let's bring this story on home. Now here's the beauty of that bigot going viral. I mentioned there was a lot going on in the comments. Tizzy even said, oh, you know, go patronize these people in Palmdale. This person wrote, Palmdale's my hometown, we'll be visiting soon, best believe I'll give them my business. Someone else just messaged all my friends and family out there to go get some food. He's about to be busy, and guess what, folks? He was, because check out what happened almost immediately after that bimbo went viral.
What's up, my people? ¿Cómo están, mi gente? We gotta jump a little bit to close this door. We are done for the day. Memorial Day, long weekend. We didn't think we were gonna sell out, but we sold out by 4 after that lady came through. Everybody came and supported us, so we're super happy. So just letting you know what's going on. After that, like, we sold out literally like in 2.5 hours, what normally takes us 6-7 hours. So thank you to everybody. If you want a story time, let us know in the comments, and I can go a little bit over what happened, but I don't know if to thank the lady or be mad at her. Have a good one.
I don't know if I should thank the lady or be mad at her. I think you can do both, my friend. So go ahead, give them a follow, support them. Thankfully, this story has a happy ending, but I think, just like Tizzy, it could be happier if we were to find this person. Just my opinion. Y'all let me know what you think down in those comments below. Make sure you like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Kenny Hesse. Check out our sponsor, Chapter, and let us know how it goes. We'll see you guys in the next one.